There was news overnight. Australian police conducting a huge operation in a suburb of Sydney, only days after the terror attack in Bondi Beach nearby. Agents acted on new intel suggesting another possible violent plot, but they have not identified an immediate link to the ongoing investigation. In Sydney for us, Steve Harrigan chasing down all of these leads and joins us now. Steve, hello.
Bill, Australia's counter-terror police are in action in a very big way in a suburb of Sydney. In heavily outfitted tactical gear, they rammed two vehicles, detained 7 men they say were planning a violent attack on the way here to Bondi Beach to carry out an attack. But police saying there is no connection at this point between those plans and the attack that did take place here on Sunday. In the meantime, as funerals continue for the 15th.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for pulling up and clicking the play button. Hopefully you hit that like button as well. That's the only price of admission for our live streams. Please answer the poll if you haven't already. And guys, I have to say, man, I miss y'all, man. I miss y'all. I tried to be all laid back and professional for a minute, but then I was like, man, these my people. I haven't seen y'all in a minute, man. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? How's the families? How's life? Have you been taking care of yourself? Have you been praying? Have you been involved in great conversation and dialogue, trying to change everything that they're trying to ruin the fabric of this goddamn country, man? All of the blood, sweat, and tears that we and our ancestors put in to build this nation, the greatest nation in the world, bro. What have you been doing? What have you been up to, man? How y'all doing? I missed y'all. I really did. It's a lot to talk about, man. We started out with talking about what's happening in Australia. What just now happened with the shootings, guys, certain things I just can't talk about on live stream. So I've been laying low for a minute, trying to do my due diligence from behind the scenes and just, editing out certain things, because the type of things that I've been learning about what they're trying to do to our country, bro, I don't even know what to tell you, man. I don't even know what to tell y'all. It's absolutely insane. It's insane. And I'm not trying to fearmonger at all. Wheezy! Thank you so much, Wheezy. Thank you so much. Wheezy said, hey, here's an early Christmas present, man. Thank you. Thank you, Wheezy. I really appreciate you. All right. I'm trying to stay locked in, so y'all can't keep on. Y'all can't do that in this live stream. Thank you so much, Weezy. I appreciate you. All right, guys. And so dope, man. And also, before I even move forward, I want to say welcome to all of our new subscribers. In the last 28 days, we have gotten 14,000 new subscribers. We have been at the 1.17 million mark for a long time, and now we are at 1.2 million on this channel, and it's because of you guys that you see some value. You see some value in what you're getting over here, and for that I'm appreciative. And for everybody that do watch our channel that are not subscribed, let me know in the comments what I can do to earn your subscription. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sing and dance and pop lock and all that other stuff for nobody. But as far as professionalism, timing, anything, I just appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, man. Y'all are dope. And again, Wheezy, thank you so much. This is a welcome back type of party right here. Also, Louis B. Fishing, my bad, guy. I missed you, man. I missed this right here. All right. So we got a lot to discuss, man. Listen, we got some cool people up here, bro. We got some cool people. All right, so we got a lot to discuss. Australia. They just had an extremely violent situation out there where 15 people got killed, and one of the shooters was killed as well. And I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that 4-letter word that I just now said twice. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm supposed to say unalive. But they got, and the son, it was a father and son duo who put together a terror plot, went to a beach where 2,000 people in the Jewish community were celebrating Hanukkah. They were celebrating Hanukkah, bro. They weren't even doing anything bad. They was out there with their families, loving life, thanking God by being somewhere that he created, and they appreciate the sand, the water, the environment, just people loving on one another. And two individuals, a father and son, decided to team up, put together a terror plot, and go and shoot them down. Absolutely insane. And it wasn't a one-off. It was one guy that was there who they say was Muslim, because these two guys are Muslim. And this is not about Islamophobic guys. Listen, I love everybody, man. Like, I'm a Christian. All right? I might not be the type of Christian that you like, because I curse and I smoke a little weed from time to time. Feel free to judge me all you want. You know what I mean? I'm still trying, and I know that my shirt says emotionless, but it's just the brand. Shout out to Nick P. You know what I mean? I'm not emotionless at all, but I was going somewhere with that. See, I be trying to weave like Trump, but when I weave, I leave. I don't come back. All right, what was I, man? Where was I? All right, let me take a sip of my hot tea. I'm talking too damn much. So, out of Australia, the two gunmen, they were Muslim. And yeah, this is not an Islamophobic live stream. I love everybody. We love everybody. Christians love everybody. We don't care if you're Buddhist. We don't care if you're Zionist. We don't care if you're atheist. We don't care if you're anything. We don't care. We love you. We just don't love the sin. That's it. And if we get on your nerves by trying to convert you to Jesus, you know what I mean? Just count that as love. We're just loving on you, man. That's it. But there's a certain religion that a lot of new Americans follow, that do not want to assimilate with the way we do things in the West, right? And it's not about not assimilating, family. This is why I've been talking about this on the channel. It's not about even assimilating. It's about they want us to assimilate. And if we don't assimilate, the threat is death. That's it. The threat is death. And again, I'm not fear mongering. You can do your own due diligence. The actual Quran is saying that. So again, guys, if I'm misstepping and I'm saying something wrong, feel free to correct me. If you're in a nation or you're a Muslim, I'm not talking sugar honey iced tea about you. I'm talking about all these different videos that I've been pulling up of people from the the radical Muslims, the radical Islamists, and the things that they've been saying is that we go by the Quran. And if we had to choose between the Constitution law or Sharia law, we're choosing Sharia law. And they actually said, they was asked the question, they said, what if we get into a war with Afghanistan? What if we get into a war with Palestine? What if we get into a war with other people who are Muslims? Whose side will you be on? Y'all know, man, you ain't even got to think about it. Easily, snap of a finger. It was like, man, we're going to be on our Muslim brother's side. Let me get this right. You live here, right? You're enjoying the fruits of American soil and all of the resources that come from us, all of the taxpayers, all of the love, it's no place like it. Now, I'm not trying to say that this is like Disneyland or anything like that, but in comparison to a lot of nations, it is. It really is. And I'm not trying to pull it I'm not meat riding the United States. I'm just simply saying there's some beautiful places all over the world. We don't have the most beautiful waters. Those are in other countries. It's beautiful places and scenery all over the world. I'm not saying that we got all of that. I'm just saying it's in a place where billions of people can live. Well, millions, hundreds of millions of people can live and cohabitate and just enjoy the same fruits and resources and be able to grow off of one another and hire one another and love one another and just grow a community. This is it. This is the place that people want to be. When they escape other countries, they mostly try to come here. We got it locked in, man. So when you hear people talking about the U.S., trying to talk trash about it, man, you tell them to pump their brakes. Because if United States was so much trash, y'all wouldn't be trying to bring your ass over here. You wouldn't risk you and your family's life to come over here if your family, if your home, your beautiful country that you're fighting for was that amazing. You wouldn't have risked your entire life. You wouldn't have lied on documents saying that my brother is my husband if your amazing home you came from was that gorgeous, okay? So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But it's a lot of people that mean us harm, man. It's a lot of people that mean us harm. For real. They're not here for the right reasons. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, for of thee I see. All of that. They just did that just to get their finger, just to get their toe in the door. And then half of them did not even do that. Half of them got under the gate or through the back door. Pause, no diddy. Shout out to Josh Hart for winning the New York Knicks in season championship cup. And then he snuck and put his finger in one of his players' butt. Brunson's butt. I don't know if y'all seen that, man, but this new NBA, I see why a lot of people who watch sports don't watch it, man. I'm just letting you know that's just me. I know I'm going all over the place. All right. So hold on 1 second, guys. And I'm trying to follow the comments as well. I haven't done live streaming in a minute. But let me go ahead and pull these joints up, man. And thank you so much for pulling up. If you're just now pulling up, guys, hit the like button. That's all I ask. Hit the like button. That's the price of admission for our live streams. I really appreciate you guys. And let me take a moment just to say shout out to all my blues. Please show them respect. Those are my moderators. If they say something, they try to say something to you about something you said or posted, just listen to them. It's all out of respect and it's out of love. Okay, it's out of respect. It's out of love. Nobody's trying to create an echo chamber. Some of my mods, they're my mods, my blues. Some of them are in the 98 percenters, the 92 percenters. They black on blackity black, and some of them are MAGA, and some of them are in the middle. So it's great, and I ain't gonna call out the ones that's Democrats. All right, and shout out to all my members too, my greens. Shout out to all my members inside the channel as well. All right, let me take a sip of this, then we're gonna go ahead and get it popping, man. Oh my gosh, this is peach tea. It's hot peach tea with 9 seconds of honey. 9 seconds of honey. And this is so good, man. This is so good. Oh, man. It just soothes the epiglottis. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all answer the poll, too. I really want to know. We're going to talk about that just for a moment. Are we losing our country? 51% of you have said, 51% of you have said yes. And 13% of you have said no. All right. So make sure y'all answer the poll for me, please. And make sure you hit that like button. Run that like button up. All right, let's go and get into it, man. Before we go into anything, we're going to start out with this right here because I just think it's necessary. All right, let's go. All right, so it's at this point where people are acting like they are saving people from a Holocaust. I'm just gonna let y'all know that, and I'm not gonna say that again because I don't want to get dinged, but that's what it is. That's just what it is. People are acting as if they are saving individuals from that, and what they don't know is that they're putting our country in more danger because what they're hiding people who snuck into the country, right? And I get it, man. A lot of these people are great people, man. They're phenomenal people. I get it, man. Tug on the heartstrings. I get it. They're amazing, wonderful people who was looking for great lives with their families, man. I get it. Wham, tear in the bucket. Okay, we got all that. But let's think about these things. We got other people from around the world who went through all of the paperwork, all of the years, all of the signing this and signing that, going to the meetings, learning about our culture, having to learn about the Constitution and all of our documents, and then recite the pledge and Pledge of Allegiance and all those things to get their American flag and say, you are now a citizen of our great nation. And those people are proud to be Americans, man. They're proud. They did what they had to do. They waited their time and they got in the right way, right? That's what we want, because those people will add to everything that we represent here in our country, right? But there's a bunch of other people who was waiting for somebody to open up a gate at late at night so I can let 1,000 of you through. And I'm going to hire y'all under the table, make sure that y'all making money, but they making even more money. We're going to use y'all how we can use y'all, but we're going to still try to take care of you. Don't worry about the laws. When you don't worry about the laws, you're letting in 10 to 25% bad people of that 100% bunch. And that right there is being kind. I'm being nice. I'm being nice, bro. Think about it, man. 10 to 15%, 10 to 20% of the people that we're letting in are not good people, period. And guess what? We can't track them. We don't know who they are. We don't know their history, what they've done, what type of mental instabilities they have. We don't know their names, their faces, nothing that will help us prevent an American citizen from being a victim of a heinous crime, which we've seen time and time again. This is not us trying to say, oh, the sky is falling, our country is falling apart. Well, when you have scenes like what I just now showed you, our country is freaking falling apart because those are American citizens. Those are American citizens who are watching ICE agents when they come around their neighborhoods and they're blowing whistles, they're surrounding them, they're approaching them, being extremely aggressive because they feel they have the right to. They feel like what they're doing, they feel like ICE agents are doing everything wrong. Now, are they being aggressive? I don't know. I'm not out there. But do they have a reason for being out there? Hell yeah, they do. Because the Biden administration let in hundreds of, well, I would say tens of millions based off of the numbers that they're given. But you letting over 1 million without any checks and balances, that's too much for me. I'm just going to let you know that. So I don't give a damn if the number is 1 million or if it's 20 million. You let over 1 million and you're not checking who the hell they are and what they can do to another American citizen. That's dumb as hell, because none of us will allow somebody to come into our house if we don't know who the hell they are. None of us. If you will, please let me know in the comments with a thumbs up if you will let somebody come into your house and stay overnight if you don't know who they are. They simply knock on your door and say, I need a place to stay. I'm trying to escape violence. I would love to lay my head on your couch right now. Which one of you are going to say, yeah, come on in. Give them a hug. Take off your coat. Give them something to drink. Kick your shoes off. Let me give you a towel and washcloth and some soap and some undergarments so you can go wash up. And when you come out of the bathroom, I'm going to have you a nice warm plate of food. We got some grits. We got some eggs. We got some turkey sausages. We got some yams, hams, tomatoes, greens, papa. Come on now. No, you're not going to do that. Half of y'all are full of shit anyway, trying to act like you're so holier than thou and you put God first when you do not. Y'all are demons. I'm sorry. So dial it back. Dial it back. I think I got a video on the line. Dial it back, Van. Dial it back. All I'm saying is we got to do better as American citizens. And I get it. You're out there trying to protect people that you feel needs protecting. But when you know that they've committed a crime, you're putting their lives in jeopardy. You're putting their lives and the community lives in jeopardy by not doing your part. That's all I'm saying. It's that simple to me. It really is that simple to me. Thank you so much, Wheezy. These people need to get a job. Well, they say, listen, they say thank you for the monies that you all are giving them because you all are taking care of them. They are literally doing, what you call it? They are doing videos where they are rubbing it in your faces saying, thank you for taking care of my life, white boy. You go out there and you work for me because me and my family, we're getting your tax money. We don't have to work. And guess what? My father can have 4 wives, and all 4 of them wives can have a check coming into the house. All right. And then they can have a little storefront, a little damn store that sells little knickknacks that's defrauding SNAP benefits, which you see on the thumbnail. Listen, this story is going to blow your freaking minds, man. It's going to blow your mind when you see it if you haven't seen it already. It really is. And I'm not just making sugar honey iced tea up, guys. Thank you so much, Wheezy. Thank you so much, Big Dog. That's my brother right there. Brother from another mother. Brother from another mother. If it's only 1 million, likely 20, and just 1% of those have nefarious intent in which to commit acts of terror, that's still 10,000 people. Perspective, 10,000 people waiting to get the call, and they've been speaking like this now. This has been their rhetoric. We are waiting to get the call. And when we get the call, we're going to answer the call. You know what happens when they answer the call? This is what happens when they answer the call. I'm glad you asked. When they answer the call, they get into their car in Washington State, and they drive all the way down to Washington, D.C., and they take a 357, and they walk up to National Guardsmen and women, and they yell, Allahu Akbar, and then they do what they were sent here to do. They do what they were sent here, and their families were sent here a long daggone time for them to do. You come here with your family, you settle in, you look regular, you mix it up with the rest of the country, look like you're a citizen, look like you're loving life, and you're adding to and not taking away. Actually look like you're playing the part. Show up in a suit, fresh cut. You got a family and everything. But then what they do, when they answer the call, they hop into a car, they go to the location, they yell out Allahu Akbar, and after that, they don't care about dying because they believe that they're going to get them 15, 25, 11, 85 virgins when they die. But like Emily did it, told me last night, them virgins are going to all be men, and you're going to be highly upset. They're going to be boys. You might be happy about that anyway because man, listen, this is not one of those type of things, man. And thank you so much, man. If the call goes out, let me see. If the call goes out, no goat will be safe. Wow. Now that right there, I wouldn't say that. Jeff is wild. He does not represent the values of LFR. That's my brother. That's my brother right there, man. Okay. So y'all hear what I'm saying, right? When the call is answered. So that's why I ask you guys inside of the poll right there. Do you believe that that we are losing our country? All right. I need y'all to answer that poll and also hit the like button, guys. And again, thank you so much to all of our subscribers. You guys have been hitting that subscribe button and I'm appreciative of it. All right. Shout out before I go on, I want to say this. All right. Hold on 1 second. Hold on before I say. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I'm sure you guys have been seeing me talk about Mito Blue, right? Mito Blue helps with your cortisol levels, your circadian rhythms. All right. I have been taking these for a little under a month now, and I'm so sharp. I'm so sharp, and I can't say whether or not this is it, but I believe it is because I don't even take anything. And here's the thing: I don't know if you've heard about methylene blue. I believe that doctors believe that everyone should try it or something, but I'm not a doctor. But if you go to blueturner.com, that's in the link in the descriptions right there. You're going to get to see everything about it. They got the doctors up there that's helped with, they got the CEO, all the information. I want you to check it out, okay? And he's lowered the prices. And if you put in LFR 20, you get 20% off, okay? Let me know what you think, all right? And also, if you want to support the channel in any type of way, you can go through any of those links and support the channel. And if you are a business owner, YouTube content creator, or coach, especially if you're a content creator, work with me if your channel is stalled. Work with me if you need guidance and you don't know where to go, or if you just want to know some keys, you want to know some things that can help move your content creation career along. Or if you've always had an idea that you wanted to do a channel, but you just can't build up the confidence to do so, and you need that added kick in the ass, then you hit me up. Make sure you get the course where it says, let me coach you. Get the course and let me kick you in your ass and get you going and give you all the information that you need and introduce you to Renee Suzanne, MJ, Quesadilla, Emily, all of the crew over there. So Manny, Hadassah, all those guys, man. So yeah. All right. Let's go and get back into it, guys. Thank y'all so much for pulling up again. Make sure you answer that poll and click the like button. Got some more stuff to show you. So in New York, this happened in New York. Absolutely no shame. None. A Christian man was standing in front of one of the brownstones in New York City. I want y'all to listen to how this mob treated him. If the police was not there, and I already know, if the police was not there, this man might not have survived that day. I promise you. Check this out and you let me know what you think. I'm not trying to sway y'all minds at all. I'm just showing y'all some things that I've been finding while I haven't been on live stream. Just letting y'all know that I've been busy and finding some things out, and I'm just passing it on to you. You pass it on to somebody else.
Who the fuck are you, boy? Why you got your fist up? Oh, what you want to do? What you want to do?
Do me a favor, get out of here.
Nah, I'm staying right here. Nah.
Are you Hamas? I don't like
Yes,
Hamas.
yes, I'm Hamas. Yes, I'm Hamas. What you gonna do if I'm Hamas? Do something. I'm Hamas. You're looking at Hamas in the eyes.
You're wrong.
Do something.
You're wrong.
Yeah. No. Bitch boy, hide behind the police, bitch boy. Hide behind the police, bitch boy. Hide behind the police, bitch boy. You want violence? Bring the violence. Bring it. Bring the violence. Bring it. Bring the violence. Bring it to me.
Every fascist state will fall.
Every fascist state will fall. Who the fuck are you, boy?
I'm just saying, man, that's our country. That is our country. Let me ask y'all this. Pop quiz. Everybody, I want y'all to answer. Just a quick answer. It ain't got to be no long paragraph. A real quick answer. What will happen to us if we take our American flags over to Mexico? We go downtown Mexico and we decide to burn the Mexican flag and tell them to kiss our ass. What will happen if we go to Palestine, Pakistan, Iran, you name it, and burn their flag in the middle of their capital? What do you think will happen to us? What do you think if we march their streets yelling how much we hate their country and threatening to whoop their ass if they say something? What you think is going to happen to us, man? What do you think? That's the thing, man. These people, they don't understand, bro. They don't understand, man. It's like we're raising a whole bunch of soft individuals who are don't. Here's what's happening. Here's what's happening, guys. Okay. If we were a gang trying to defend ourselves against evil, those people are the ones letting our enemies in through the back door. It's that simple. Those are the ones that's giving them food, giving them guns, giving them money, hiding them in their homes, in their neighborhoods. Those are the ones that instead of making sure that we're prepared for war, they are helping us get attacked from the back. Pause and no Diddy. Shout out to 50 Cent. Don't know if y'all saw that joint on Netflix, man. That was a crazy daggone. Y'all seen the Diddy documentary that 50 Cent did? Holy moly. All right. I missed y'all, by the way. Make sure y'all answer the poll, please. Only 286 people have answered the poll, and I don't know how many of you have liked the video, but I will say this: thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Thank you to everyone who has supported the channel in any type of way. I'm talking about with super chats, purchasing merch, purchasing Mito Blue. I don't know. Anyway, I thank you all. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, man. I'm not going to thank y'all. I just love life too much, man. And I love what we can potentially do together. You know what I mean? Just from conversation, just from where I'm coming from, the people in my area, they still buy into everything Democrat, because they really don't know the other side. They really don't see, their algorithm is not trained to see these videos of everybody from radical Islam, telling us, just saying to our faces that we will take over your country and there's nothing you can do about it. That's what second generation Somalian immigrants are saying to us right now. They are running people out of their neighborhoods. They are harassing the hell out of them, cursing them out, throwing things at their homes, fighting them. Like, come on, bro. If y'all not going to do something about it, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? For real. Let me see. We got something from Canberra P. Hey, sorry I've been away. Love you. I'm just so busy with work. Canberra P, let me tell you something. You was busy and I was busy. I was probably live streaming the last time you came through. I'm just going to let you know that. And I've been busy too, God dang. You ain't the only person that get busy. You think I don't get busy because I'm black? Huh? You think I just always got time to just chill and just drink Kool-Aid and fried chicken because I'm black? Huh? That what you saying? Because that's how I took it. Like a Democrat. When they do commit crimes, half the rad DA let them out back on the street. Oh yeah. And they just do it over. They just do it over and over again. For real. That's the thing. Like, even when they do commit crimes, bro, they still get loose. They gone. It's crazy. Check this out right here.
Beautiful and spectacular event, and it has all been canceled because the French government can no longer keep its own people safe from potential radical Islamic terrorists that they have welcomed into their country. Think about that. France has let in so many Middle East and North African migrants that they can no longer assemble in crowds. We're watching one of the most beautiful countries and cultures in the world commit suicide, and this threat has now spread all over the West. This is not singular to Australia or France. It is everywhere now, including in Germany, where many are too scared to go to the country's many famous Christmas markets because they are now so dangerous. They're such a target for radical Islamists. Take a listen to the details from this report.
Terrorists have struck 7 European Christmas markets since 2014, 3 in France and 4 in Germany, all carried out by men of Muslim or Middle Eastern backgrounds. Authorities arrested 5 men suspected of planning attack number 8 in Germany last week. One of them, a Muslim cleric from a German mosque who urged his followers to kill as many people as possible.
Yeah, attack number 8 foiled. There was another attack in Poland on a Christmas market foiled as well. The one in Germany, a Muslim cleric that left Egypt to move to Germany, moving to a country which tolerantly allows him to work at a mosque, to have a mosque. And what does he do when he gets to Germany and he's saved by the West? He begins indoctrinating other Muslims to murder as many Christians as they possibly can. Going to a German Christmas market at this point is a bit like playing Russian roulette. Is today the day that one of our asylum seekers living off our tax dollars is going to plow his car through this market and kill 20 of us? We don't know. In Australia, where 16 were murdered on a beach this past Sunday, many say that they have felt the threat skyrocket as their own government imported tens of thousands of migrants from Muslim countries. The Muslim population doubling in a decade in Australia. The left-wing Prime Minister of Australia, the Labor Party, a country that has the strictest gun laws in the world already, just wants to add more gun laws, light a candle, and move on.
Light a candle, put it in their front window tonight at 6:47 p.m. to show that light will indeed defeat darkness. We will I'll take to National Cabinet this afternoon a proposal to empower agencies to examine what can be done in this area.
Being led by people that couldn't care less if you live or die, completely detached from reality, politically correct nonsense, stronger.
I want to stop it right there just for a moment, guys. Did you hear that? We are protecting people who could care less if we live or die. I want to say that just one more time. Just one more time, guys. I love you like a play cousin. That's the only reason why I'm talking to you. I can give a damn about changing your mind. That's the only difference between me and anybody else you ever have a conversation with. I don't care if I change your mind. I just want us to have a basic understanding. And I need you to hear me out. All right? If you are a Christian or you got God on your heart, all right? If you got the love of Jesus Christ, if you're a Catholic, if you are not Islamic and you're not willing to accept their ways and their law and their scripture, they don't care about you. You will die. It's not about them not giving you a job. It's not about them not opening the door when you're walking up inside of Target or letting you go in the front of the line or something. It's deeper than that. They don't care, bro, whether you live or die. Shouldn't we give a damn about that? Even if it's not for us. We love our children enough, and our children's children. A lot of you have grandkids. Can you understand the world that they are walking into, the country that they are walking into? This is a new day. Again, I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm just saying people can't even have Christmas events. They are canceling Christmas events around the world. Christmas. Why? Because it disrespects the Nation of Islam. What? Christmas events? Nah, man. Who's being controlled here? It seemed like they got the muscle and we don't. That's what it said. That's what it seemed like. It smelled like they are running it and we aren't. Who's running it? In this country, we should be running. And that's the only reason why I see all of you people keep on talking about, I know you're upset about voting for Trump. I know you're upset about how this country is and how this, that, and the third is. I am upset about where this country is going right now. But it's not because of Trump. That's what I want you to understand. It's not because of Trump. Trump is the one that's cleaning it up. Y'all don't like the fact that he's cleaning up the mess that you made and you was making a whole poop ton of money off of it. And now you're trying to turn it into a humanitarian situation. And it's not. It's all about the money. It's all about being voted into office. It's all about painting someone else to be the bad guy while you walk in as the Trojan horse and you literally destroy the nation from the inside out. But who gives a damn because you're patting your pockets? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, man. And again, I'm not trying to get you to acquiesce to anything I'm saying. I don't care if you agree with me or if you start thinking like me. That's not my priority here. My thing is this. I have a platform, and because I have a platform, I'm trying to use that to let people know that I have waken up over the years just by paying attention to what's going on. And I not only did I realize that the Democrats was lying to me all this time, or not even the Democrats, that this world was playing games with me. The right and the left, the Republicans and the Democrats play games with us, man. They play games with us. My job now is to pass that information on to people who also have families, who also have loved ones, who also love this country. That's my job now. Right? The same thing with me coaching YouTube, right? I would love to coach you too, by the way. A lot of you have been reaching out to me with the word coach. And I know a lot of you are saying, I'm on a fixed income. I don't have any money coming in. I really need you to coach me. I'm trying to find the perfect way to say, yeah, I'll do it at this amount because we got people who have paid to get in and I don't want to be disrespectful to them. That might sound wrong, but I promise you, it's about them right now, and I'm trying to figure out how I can make this work, and I don't want to disrespect the people who have looked out for me ever since I started coaching, all right? Ever since I started coaching, they looked out for me. I'm extremely appreciative of them, and I don't want to be disrespectful, all right? But much love to you guys, and I pray that we do connect and I can coach you, all right? But keep reaching out with the word coach, and let's get it. The best way and the cheapest way to join us is to get that course, get the course. All right. And then after that, it's on and popping. I'm going to let you know some things. All right. So let's jump back into this right here. So listen to this guy right here. These are the guys that I believe yeah. All right, so what you just now watched, those are the guys who they stopped from committing another terror attack in Australia. That's who that is. So just in case you're wondering who that was, these guys were stopped from committing another terror attack in Australia. And last time it was two men. Remember this. It was two men who killed 15 people while upwards of 2,000 Jewish individuals was celebrating Hanukkah at Bondi Beach in Australia. So we're looking at 5 people on the ground detained. Do you know how much damage they could have done? Now, this is only 5 people. 2 people did 15. Another jackass went inside of a school, and come on, man, it's happening over and over and over and over again. How can you not be upset, man? How can you not be upset? This brother right here is upset though, but he's upset the wrong side. Jesus.
Fucking dragged a pregnant woman by one fucking arm. These monsters dragged her face down on the road on snow like she was not a human being. The agent yanking her by the arm and putting a knee on her body while people are screaming she can't breathe. She's pregnant and they didn't fucking stop. This is a pregnant woman being treated like an animal in the streets of Minneapolis. We do not stay quiet about this. We do not look away. We do not normalize this shit. Because if they can do this to her, they can do this to anyone. We must be loud for justice. We must stand up for humanity. We must refuse to accept goddamn cruelty. We must be loud for the voiceless right now. We must get out in the streets and protest. We must refuse to accept this as normal. This is state violence, and silence is complicity.
Okay. Listen to me, you dumbass. All right? These people weren't being dragged all over the place if they were not committing crimes. All right? If they weren't committing crimes, then they wouldn't have to resist being arrested. That's just simply how it goes. I know it might sound naive, but guess what? It's not, because they are the ones that committed the crime. They are the ones that's not trying to comply with law enforcement. They are the ones that don't want to walk. So guess what? Guess what happens when you don't want to walk? You either get picked up or dragged. That's what happens when you don't want to walk. You say, look, you already got the handcuffs on. I'm a criminal now. I committed a crime. They caught me. I don't want to walk now. I don't want to comply. Well, guess what? Their job is to make you comply now. Now it's against your will. It's against your will. It's not going to be all happy-go-lucky. Like, when do we get to a point where we're yelling and so sad about criminals being arrested? When have we been like that? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, yes, I do get it. I get it. That's a lie. I get it. I 1000% get it. I totally get it. Because what they're doing is they've already made people believe the opposite of what ICE is doing. That they're dangerous, they're violating the law, that they don't have to pick on people who are not committing any crimes. They're being xenophobic, they're being racist, they're only going after brown people, and I get it. I've heard the pitch. I'm just not buying it. So, like, you've sold me the pitch over and over and over and over and over again, and guess what? I'm not buying it. Because we done those people wrong. We done them a disservice by letting them in the movies for free. It's like the security guard, right? You at a movie theater and there's an extremely popular movie out, and there's 100 people at the door that did not buy tickets. The security guard just opens up the door and says, shh, 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 just go get you a seat. Just go get you a seat. I'm not going to say nothing. Just go get you a seat. I'm not going to say nothing. Okay, I get it. The security guard wants everybody to come and enjoy that movie. They want everyone to come get them some popcorn and some bonbons and some goobers and Raisinets and some Twizzlers and some and anything that's in there. We want you to get extra butter on your popcorn, and it's all on the house. Just girl, shh, don't tell nobody I let you in there. But guess what? When other security guards who got some integrity, other people who work at the movie theater who got some integrity, decide to do what they've been paid to do, and also look out for other people who spent their hard-earned money on tickets, who ordered online to make sure that they bring their children to the movie theater, or the love of their life, or just somebody that they're courting so they can get the draws. They spent their money. They traveled. They made time. They plan on going to a dinner after or lunch after. It don't matter. At the end of the day, what you've done is You said, screw those people. I'm going to look out for you for no reason whatsoever, simply because I want to. Life does not work that way. So now security is in there dragging their ass up out of there and letting them know, embarrassing them in front of everybody because they snuck in rather than paying admission and being able to get in there, put their feet up, relax, go to the bathroom, not worry about getting grabbed. None of that. That's the difference, man. They snuck in the movie theater, and some of the people that worked at the movie theater were complicit and helped them get in. But that does not give them the right to stay in. They violated the law in order to get in. So now it's time for you to get out. And how you get out, that's completely on you. You're going to walk or you're going to get dragged out. You're going to get picked up. Or is this going to be a nice situation or it's going to be a mean situation? Are you going to try to fight me? Am I going to have to whoop your ass? Am I going to have to spray something in your face to make sure that I make it home to my family? Like, it's so many things to consider. There's so many things to consider. What will the evil people do that have padded their pockets when America collapses? When $1 million want to buy, when $1 million won't buy a loaf of bread, bro, they're not here to think about that. They're like the kids in a relationship. That's what they're like. They are like the kids in a relationship, like the kids in the family. Like the kids don't know that we can't spend all of our money. We got to save it. We got to pay for this. We got to pay for that. They don't know that. They just want what they want. And they expect for you to make it happen. Gimme, 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 gimme. And a lot of times they're asking for you to give them, and they got a whole bunch. They're just stacking and flipping and throwing and saving and doing all this other stuff, buying whatever they want. They floss and they go into all the games. They wearing whatever they want to wear. They in long lines for the new Jordans that cost like $500 a piece. They getting in fights over the new Jordans because that's how Jordan created it. He wanted it. He know that there's going to be 10,000 people at this store. So it's humorous for him to only send 200 pairs. It's humorous. Like, that makes so much sense to him. This is Michael Jordan we're talking about. The person that you all hold as the number one GOAT of all times, the greatest of all times. This dude can create a warehouse that sells the right amount of an abundance of shoes. But guess what he won't do? He won't, because it's more lucrative for them to be exclusive. And he know that people are still getting beat up and shot for those damn shoes. It just now happened. Again. Out of all these years, and he don't even play no more. People still getting beat up and robbed for Jordans. All because Jordan want to play games with the country. Capitalism is not fair, but at the end of the day, he know what the hell he doing. I get you. All right, so Jesus. Let me read some of y'all comments right quick. I gotta read y'all comments. Let me know where y'all are watching me right now. And it shows in my analytics that like 42% of you are watching me on TV. And I think that's dope. Thank you for bringing me into your home and sharing me with your family. Please let them know that if they hear anything that sounds, extremely harsh from this channel, charge it to my mind, not my heart, because my intent is to bring us all together as a family. So, you know what I mean? That's my intent. Let me see. Guess I'm glad I'm wearing cheap shoes. Yeah. Well, hey, you ain't gonna get beat up for no cheap shoes. What's going on, family, out in Greenville, Tennessee? Yeah, I see y'all, man. Y'all are dope. And I do appreciate y'all pulling up all the time, man. Some people complain about the economy. If USA citizens are paying for millions of immigrants to live for free, prices will stay high. It's so dumb. Yep. And they will get even higher. And guess what? Only the immigrants will be able to afford it because they are the ones getting rich. and paying less. I want y'all to understand that. They are the ones getting rich. The immigrants are the ones getting rich. All of the programs help them out. Their religions allow for them to have more than one wife sometimes, and they all get SNAP benefits. They all get SNAP benefits, and they use those to fund their businesses, and they use the SNAP benefits to fraud our country and send it back and bring more and more and more and more people. You don't believe me? Check this out right here. Where's the stat? Where is this story? Let me get it. Let me get it right quick for y'all. Here we go. Thank y'all again for pulling up, man. I am Coach Van. This is the LFR family. If you're thinking about doing content creation, consider letting me coach you. All right. Only thing you got to do is get the course that's inside of the descriptions, and email me like, I got it. Let's go, and we're gonna get it.
Leo Bonner and Saul Elisme for large-scale SNAP benefit trafficking, a scheme that turned a program designed to feed families into a multi-million-dollar criminal enterprise. SNAP benefits are also known as food stamps. The defendants are charged with one count of food stamp fraud. As alleged in the charging documents, these men abused one of the government's most critical safety net programs for their own financial gain. This is taxpayer money meant to keep people from going hungry. These defendants decided to take it for themselves. These defendants exchanged SNAP benefits for cash.
Listen to how they do it, guys. And I want y'all to also understand this. There are thousands of extremely small immigrant-run storefronts around this country. How many do you think is running the same exact play? How many of these other immigrant-run storefronts are running the exact same play?
Which they pocketed. Bonner, a naturalized U.S. citizen from Haiti, owned the Jesuela Variety Store. Elisme, a lawful permanent resident also from Haiti, owned the Saul Mache Mixe store. These two businesses were co-located within a single storefront in Boston. To be certain, these were not supermarkets. They were not full-service groceries. It would be a huge stretch to even call them convenience stores. In fact, the only thing convenient about these stores was how easy it was to commit SNAP benefit fraud. To put this in perspective, the Jesuela Variety Store is less than 150 square feet in size.
This store is less than 150 square feet in size. Pay attention to this. These details matter.
Smaller than some bathrooms. The Saul Mache Mixe store was approximately 500 square feet in space. By contrast,
500 square feet for the other one store. 150 for one, that's the size of a bathroom, and 500 for another, that's the size of a kitchen.
Supermarket can be 20,000 to 60,000 square feet in size, have a dozen or more registers, and employ numerous employees. Both the Jesuela Variety and Saul Mache Mixe stores had one register, no carriages, no hand baskets, and very little food for sale. One legitimate supermarket in the same area as these stores redeems approximately $80,000 in SNAP benefits per month.
$80,000 in SNAP benefits per month. $80,000 in SNAP benefits per month. They don't even have the product to sell. What are they selling to get?
Over the last 20 months, the Jesuela Variety Store was redeeming between 3 and 6 times that amount monthly, with nowhere near the space, inventory, customers, or infrastructure to support it.
So the smaller store was getting $83,000 per month. The other store with 500 square feet, with no employees, 2 people working there, just one, they're both on the damn register, watching the money. This dude was bringing in 6 times 80,000 per month. What is that? Like 480,000 per month? Are you kidding me? 6 times that for the last 20 months. They're getting $7 million in SNAP fraud. Oh my God. How many people do we believe are still bringing that type of money in? Do you know how many small stores there is in these neighborhoods that act like they don't have a whole bunch of, they just started a business. I just started a business. How in the hell you just start the business, and how in the hell are they able to trade all of that cash? Like, where are they getting the cash to trade for the SNAP benefits? That's nuts.
The Sal Mache Mixe store redeemed over $120,000 in SNAP benefits in the last 6 months. Simply put, there is no plausible way SNAP eligible food could have been purchased from these stores for this long. Yet, these 2 stores are alleged to have illicitly trafficked nearly $7 million in SNAP benefits.
$7 million?
The fraud was shocking and glaring.
Bruh, 7 million. They accept EBT for gas at these stores. EBT everything. EBT everything. We go into gas stations and these people are oh my gosh, man. How many people we're making so rich? These immigrants were making so rich. And then on top of that, think about the liquor stores. In my area in Maryland, a lot of the liquor stores are owned by Arabs. Guess what Arabs don't drink? Liquor. Muslims not drinking no liquor, but they selling it, and they're allowing everybody to pay with their SNAP benefits for everything, bruh. And then they be having like $200,000-$300,000 cars in the parking lot. What are we doing wrong? American citizens, what the hell are we doing wrong? What type of mentality do we have where they can just come here and just get rich like that? What type of mentality do we have? I'm keeping it a buck. Because a lot of the neighborhoods that most of us are afraid to go into, they're not afraid to go into, and they will open a business. They're not only going to go there, they're going to go there and get your money. And they're not going to be nice to you either. They're not going to say, welcome to my store. Welcome to my store. How can I help you? None of that. They be like, that's $7. But can you work with me? No, it's $7. Can you work with me? No, it's $7. You gonna buy? You gonna buy now? Buy now. Buy now. Or get out my store. And they in the worst parts of the damn country. Then they getting bread, not only from the people in those neighborhoods, but from the government as well. They run a game on us. Can y'all? That's the old, what you call it? What's the name? Was it Aaron Hall? What was the name of the guy? It was a new group guy. Aaron Hall, Damon Crazy Legs Hall, and Teddy Riley. And they say, scam, oh, scam, scam. Jail scam for me, huh? Scam. Scam. Dum diddy. Van, your thoughts on the TPUSA scandal? My thoughts on the TPUSA scandal. I'm glad you asked. Perfect time to talk about it. Let's get on this. I'm gonna answer that after we play this. But thank you so much for the super chat, though, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I've been trying my best to stay on Candace's side. Yeah, because I think she is she's a very impressive young lady. She's very impressive. Extremely intelligent. The way that she handles her business, very intelligent. But I haven't been paying a whole bunch of attention to her breakdowns as to what TPUSA was doing and what other people were doing, and the Charlie Kirk tweets, and none of it. And then they started beefing, and then Tim Pools went on her and calling her all types of see you next Tuesdays and female dogs and all that other stuff. And I just was staying out of it. But you know what? Let's go ahead and have a conversation about it.
In his murder?
No, my exact sentence that I said. Why would he say
Right,
that?
so
Why was he so involved as somebody who's
Candace,
fighting a 97,000 front war?
Candace, I want to get to the reality of what you're actually saying. So when you say that somebody at Turning Point USA, Charlie's company, was complicit in his murder, who? Who was?
I believe that there were multiple people at Turning Point who are, as I have said many times, my exact words are, they are engaged in a cover-up of what happened to Charlie on that day.
No, but who was involved in his murder?
I didn't say that they murdered Charlie.
You said that people at Turning Point were complicit in his murder.
No, my exact sentence that I said was that there were people at Turning Point who are engaged in a cover-up.
No, you didn't.
I believe that thoroughly.
Candice, you didn't say that. You said literally.
I did say that on my entire show.
You said there were people at Turning Point complicit in his murder.
Okay.
That's what you said.
When you and I were discussing, that's why I said, let's go back. I was applying the logic of a conspiracy to JFK. I said, okay, if JFK, you have people that are complicit. Of course, if you apply that logic, if there is a conspiracy, there's going to be multiple people that are going to be complicit by the time, in order for a large stage murder to happen.
You specifically said, you didn't say complicit in a cover-up. You said complicit in the murder. Because I said, who at Turning Point was involved in his murder? And
let me clarify for you. Okay, you can keep saying what I said or you can listen to what I am saying.
Okay.
When I was using the analogy of JFK and we were connecting it, I was basically pushing back on you because you were suggesting that, all of these people being involved would be crazy. So I was applying the analogy of what happened to JFK. Well, you actually, if you go back and listen, were suggesting that a conspiracy.
I said you don't know either. You're floating theories.
When we started talking about the JFK thing,
listen, let me make it clear.
Piers, I really think you're not holding on to your thoughts
Candace,
here correctly.
let me spell out my thought very clearly.
When we started talking about JFK, the implication that you were making was that it was crazy to suggest that multiple people could have been involved at different levels. I was then connecting the dots and saying that in order for the JFK assassination to happen, there had to have been tons of people that were complicit,
I understand. I heard what you said.
Maybe you're the person who takes the cameras down. Maybe you're the person that told him to drive that day. Maybe you're LBJ. So they're not all complicit in the murder, but they're all at different varying stages involved in the cover-up, right? So that's what a grand conspiracy actually is. And I do believe, so you don't have to go back and we don't have to go through it. I'm telling you what I think about Turning Point. I am very known for being honest about what I believe. I'm not exactly a person that you got to pull teeth on.
Sure.
I believe that there are people at Turning Point who are engaged in covering up what happened on that day.
But were any of them engaged in the planning of the murder of Charlie Kirk?
I wouldn't know how it was planned. I can't make that. I cannot confidently make that statement. I can say confidently that I know they're engaged in the cover-up because I've been investigating what happened on that day and what transpired thereafter. I've been clear. I've named those people on my show. I've said they are engaged in a cover-up and I've listed the lies. So you don't have to try to make something out of what I didn't say. I tell you what I think. It's already controversial. We don't need to get more controversial, okay? Do I think someone at Turning Point pulled the trigger? No. Obviously, I don't think someone at Turning Point pulled the trigger. We don't even know who did pull the trigger. So how can I say that they're...
Did anybody at Turning Point, in your opinion, know that Charlie Kirk was going to be murdered?
There is specifically 2 people at Turning Point USA, and I have communicated that information to Erica and Justin Strife, that I would not be surprised if they had foreknowledge of Charlie Kirk being assassinated.
But do you have any evidence
I'm not going to name... I am not going to name those people, okay, because it's not right for me to name those people until I know for a fact that they did.
Did you give the names Did you give the names to Erica?
Yes, so I absolutely did.
You gave the names to Erica of 2 employees, current employees at Turning Point, who you believe were involved in the preparation for the murder of Charlie Kirk. Is that what you're saying?
I told them that if I were in your shoes, these would be 2 employees that I would look further into. That's
and what evidence do you have that they had any prior knowledge of the murder?
Because I don't have concrete evidence is the reason why I'm not naming them. So I've been
responsible. You've got no evidence,
not saying...
but you're telling the widow that these 2 people may have been involved in the murder. But you see the problem.
Well, the evidence for it is people that there is not concrete evidence. It's like you're trying to get me to say something that I never said and then asking me to defend it.
No, I'm asking what evidence you've got.
Let's actually go to, you're asking me privately, did I communicate to them that I think you should look further? That's called an investigation, Piers. Candace.
All right. So I want to believe that she's lying too. As you can see, one of my super chats from Staten says, Van, your thoughts on TPUSA? I checked it out. Then he says, love Candace. Time will prove her right. So here's the thing. He's not wrong. Most times, Candace is right at the end of the day. Years later, down the line, she's right. So, but what she's saying right now, this is not correct. You can't go and say, look into Van. I'm working for Turning Point USA. I'm loving my job. I'm doing my thing. You know, I think I'm a part of a big movement or whatever. I'm working for Erica Kirk. You know what I mean? And whatever that means. I don't even know what their people do. And you come and meet with Erica Kirk and you say, you know what? You probably need to look into Van. He might have something to do with Charlie's murder. And you like, what? I'm going to go, wait a minute. I need to go look into Van? Like my employee Van? LFR Family? He might have had something to do with my husband's murder? You be like, yeah. Shh, don't say I said nothing. And you just step out. Now I got to deal with that. You didn't give her anything to go off of. You just said, look into him. If I were you, I would look into Van. No, that's not a lie. That's not enough. That's not enough. But y'all need to stop faking like Candace Owens is usually right. She is usually right. Most times she's proven to be correct with her theories. So at the end of the day, y'all gonna stomp on her grave. Y'all gonna say that Candace is a liar. Candace is a cheater. Candace is a narcissist. Candace is fake. Candace is not intelligent. Candace is manipulative. Candace is a jerk. Candace got big feet. Candace don't brush her teeth at night. Candace only brush her teeth in the morning. Candace always miss one tooth, and that's the one over here, the shot one over to the right at the bottom. Like, you can do all of that, but y'all gonna understand, man. Candace does her research. Now, does she continue to move the goalposts? Yeah, because she don't want to be wrong. And she's getting crazy numbers. Candace said that TPUSA has made $140 million since Charlie Kirk's death. A lot of people are telling her to leave them alone because his wife said it. Let her deal with everything. And for me, I'm like, if you respect the wife, then do what you do. But if you're a journalist, journalists don't just listen to the wives. When have we ever seen a journalist listen to the wife of a celebrity and stop following them if there was a scandal? If there was something going on, they're going to be climbed up on a daggone balcony, looking in the window, trying to get the picture that no one in the world have. They're going to try to get the information that no one in the world have. That's something that I respect about Candace. I don't care how much y'all continue to dump on her. She continues to look, talk about it. This is what she does. She is a master communicator. Her whole job is to communicate about things that she found, new discoveries. This is what they do on CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, Fox News, Newsmax, you name them. They all report stuff that they heard or their journalists went out there and got, and it's usually before anything has been proven. So why are we acting like this is something huge? This, to me, is not that huge. I don't think it's that huge. I don't think it's anything that big. That's just me. Like every single one of these people I just now named, networks I just now named, they do the exact same thing Candace do. They do nothing but speculate all day long. The same way we did when we was trying to get Kamala and Biden up out of the office. The same way we thought that all of these people in the government was going to get arrested and be held accountable as soon as Trump became president again. Did we see that happen? How many can we name any senators or congressmen and women that have been held accountable that was on those lists when we were talking about voting for Trump? He was running for office to become the 47th president. No. So at the end of the day, it's like certain things we thought was going to get out, certain files that was going to expose all of the right people and all of that other stuff. So we need to stop faking like just because somebody makes a statement about something, that they should have all of the facts. Piers Morgan know for a fact that what he was doing was disingenuous. He was extremely disingenuous, but he was faking like he was giving her a hardball interview, trying to hold her accountable, when all he was trying to do was the same thing that Erica Kirk has been doing, the same thing that Candace Owens has been doing, the same thing that TPUSA has been doing. All of content creation, no matter what platform you ever see somebody talking about Charlie Kirk on, has been doing. They have been capitalizing off of Charlie Kirk's name, period. Every single person that's involved that you can name, they are all complicit in capitalizing off of Charlie Kirk's murder. And you know the one person that's not? Trump done moved on with his life, and he's trying to handle world business, international business, domestic business. He's trying to make sure that as a president, he can run this country properly. He done moved on. He's like, let's handle business, man. God bless him. Let's go. God bless him. Let's go. You know what I mean? But Candace, I think at the end of the day, I would appreciate having a Candace on my team. Y'all can continue turning her away as much as possible, but I appreciate having a bulldog on my side that would defend me. If I was Charlie Kirk, whose side would I be on at this point? Yeah, I would be on my wife's side. I wanted her to have peace. I want her to have peace, and I want my children to have peace. My children are going to have peace. They're young. They're good. Like, they're going to have some peace eventually once they get through whatever it is they go through. They're human beings just like all of us. They're going to face their own stuff. And me being gone from this world is one of their lots that they have to carry for the rest of their lives. But at the end of the day, you got somebody that's always fighting for him, wanting to make sure that justice is served, because nobody believes that the guy that they arrested was the lone shooter. Nobody believes that that guy put together that plan, and then everything about it did not make sense. We got a guy over there in the corner. We got a guy standing behind him. We're seeing his t-shirt explode before he even we're seeing all these different angles of this happening and that happening, and we're doing calculations of how far you got to be in the wind has to be perfect and all this other stuff. And nobody's doing all this investigation. I mean, they're not really looking into it properly. So to have a Candace doing it, I don't mind. I don't mind. Her fans don't mind. And I think Erica Kirk is disingenuous and trying to act like we need you to stop talking about it because it's so hard already being like, we get it, Erica. We know that you're going through it. You lost a husband. You lost the father of your children. We get it. We get it. But the more she gets out there and she seems, people are calling her fake because of it. They're already casting her handkerchief. They're saying that your handkerchief always show up just to pat your corner of your eye. You act like you're happy. You act like you're upset. You say little catchphrases, and you want people to catch on and think that you're being real when you're not. So it's just a whole lot going on. I try to stay out of it, as you can clearly see. You know what I mean? And just in passing, I check it out. I keep it moving. That's family business. It really is. But how many of us would love to have a Candace on our team? Just saying. Yeah, they were no longer friends, or they seem like, you know what I really think? I really think that she was in love with Charlie Kirk. I really think that she was in love with Charlie Kirk. I really think that she wanted to do him after school like some homework. And that never went down. I believe that, you know what I mean, they probably had a couple of blowouts. I believe that Candace Owens is I think she's autistic, you know, highly functioning autistic. I don't think she don't give a damn about anybody that's emotionally involved. She don't care. She's going to question your emotions, and she's going to keep stomping forward. She don't care too much about that. And she also knows that she's capitalizing like a fat cat on her channel. Let me see how much she is estimated to making in the last year. Let me go to Candace Owens' channel right quick just to see, because YouTube actually tells me, since I'm tied into, we're going to go to her channel right quick and see what she's estimated to making this. Woohoo, Jesus. So this is what Candace Owens is estimated to making from talking about Charlie Kirk so much. This is what she's making per month, guys. Per month. All right. Just want y'all to know, per month. All right. All right. Let me share this with y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy. Jesus. Let me hold $13 into my next blessing, Candace. Jesus. Y'all see this? Y'all see that? Yeah. So at the low end, her channel is bringing in $176,000 per month for the last 28 days. At the high end, her channel is bringing in $528,000 per month at the high end. So she's not just telling her to walk away from this, is telling her to walk away from $1 million investment. All right, so Jesus is King says, you want Candace on your team? Seriously disappointed in you. She is a wolf in sheep clothing, arrogant, entitled, hypocrite, unstable. Okay, give me her positives, because at the end of the day, and I know you said you're disappointed in me. I don't care if you're disappointed in me. I don't care if anybody's disappointed in me. The only person I want to be, I want to please is the Lord. That's it. That's it. And if I don't please him, so be it. A lot of you are fearful of the Lord. I just love him. All right. So at the end of the day, I don't care if you disappointed me. A lot of times what we see is the negative parts of people. And when we miss the entirety of the conversation, you make your assumptions and you make your points based off of that. Me, I like to cover the whole thing. I call myself a real free thinker. Like some people are free thinkers. That's cool. I don't try to get you to be more free than you already are. But I'm a free thinker. I'm objective. I give people a chance and I try to explain things from both sides. And if you're not one of them type of people that you don't even care about the both sides and understanding that, then you can't call yourself a free thinker. You believe you know it all. But guess what I've learned? The older I've gotten, the smarter I've gotten. The smarter I've gotten, the more I realize how much I don't know. And that to me is wisdom. That's when I start getting these grays in my beard, because my child, you know, you're on it now. You're paying attention now. You get it. You get it now. I'm not saying I want Candace as far as her mindset to be on my team. She's very calculated, extremely calculated, but she's a bulldog. She's a bulldog. Would I want Candace on my team or Erica Kirk on my team? Which one would I pick? I will pick Candace any day. And I stand on that. I stand on that. Y'all can look at all the things that her and Charlie have built together. I'm talking about Erica Kirk. Okay, I'm talking about Erica. Okay. If I had to pick between Candace and Erica to be on my team, I am most definitely 1000% unapologetically picking Candace. So for all of you people that want to fake like she's just super bad person, man, you're a super bad person. All of you guys are super bad people. If you figure out all it takes is a damn decision. All it takes is the decision to be a bad person. You know what I mean? And it takes a decision to be a good person, right? But we were all born in sin, shaped in iniquity. And at the end of the day, if our mission is not aligned with the Lord's vision of what we should be doing, then we won't be with him when we die, but we will all die. Shout out to Michelle for pointing that out last night with her reaction that she had. All right. Hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying. All right. Let me take just a moment just to say this. I'm going to take just one moment just to say this, guys. All right. Okay, here we go. Without even knowing it, the Democrats have messed up this country. That little scam they did by allowing all of these millions of immigrants here without checks and balances, that completely screwed us. It screwed us. It's nothing but an uphill battle for now. I don't think we're doomed because I think we're stronger than that. I do realize that New York seemed to have been taken over by radical immigrants, radical Islamic immigrants. Same thing with other parts of the country. But we're not a fearful people. All right. We have faith. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So as long as we put God first before anything, we will be okay. Here's the thing, though. You can't only put it on God. God allows you to have resources and the wherewithal to do the right things to prepare for whatever there is to come. So it's up to us to get out there and try to stack as much fuel in the event things go left. That's backpacks filled with all of our necessities. We need to make sure we have waters, grains, fruits, vegetables, seeds to grow things, weapons. Our family, we need to have a plan. We need to have a conversation. If this happens, this is what we all need to do. We need to have those conversations. You all need to try to figure out a way to stack away extra cash, to do something to make a little bit more money. I don't know if you have any ideas on ways to make money. I will give you one. And this is this is for free right here. But you can make a lot of money doing this. You can write a book and post it. And it's extremely easy. You go to ChatGPT and you tell it to give you 25 questions people want to know about whatever skill you're good at. Right? It could be raising kids. It could be cooking. It could be health and fitness. It could be politics. It could be creating books or creating art, anything, giving a speech, writing a resume, having good credit. It could be anything, 25 things that people want to know, and give them to me in bullet point. ChatGPT or Grok or Perplexity or LM Arena. That's another one that my man MJ from WTF for real just now put me on to. And it's going to give you the 25 questions. I want you to then go to StreamYard.com and sign up for a free account under StreamYard. While you're in StreamYard, I want you to get on the screen just like I'm on right now. And I want you to write in bullet points. I want you to copy those bullet points and paste them inside of StreamYard. All right. And then when you paste those 25 bullet points inside of StreamYard, I want you to go to these banners because you're going to create them, make them all a banner. And you're going to say, okay, for me, how I made my course. This is how I made my course, guys. I'm telling you exactly what I did. Put up the question, avatar your perfect channel. That's the very first thing that you want to do when you're starting a YouTube channel. You want to see other people who are doing exactly what you like to do, but they're doing it at an extremely high level. And you want to copy how they do everything. CASE, copy and steal everything. That's what you want to do. Copy and steal everything that they have going on. All right. That means their thumbnails, their style of content, all of that. So that's what I'm saying. So I did the same thing. I got bullet points. I talked about them. I saved this entire thing inside of StreamYard and I reposted it into Teachable, which is is a platform that hosts courses, webinars, and it gives you a funnel so that you can be able to email everyone that's on your email list all at once. And it could be from one place. And it has a community inside of it as well. You can post your stuff there, or you can create an email. You can create a landing page that Also, ChatGPT can do for you. It can create a landing page for you, and you can put your videos up in there, or you can ask, you can download nothing but the text, your transcript from StreamYard, and you can get someone from Fiverr for $15 to transcript it and turn it into something like that looks just like a book, give you a cover and everything. And you now have a book that you can sell to people simply by using ChatGPT. You spent no money but $15, $20 to Fiverr. That's the only money that you spent, that entire thing. You can put that on your website. You can put that on Facebook. You can run ads with it. It could be anything. You can start a coaching group, anything, guys. And just start to prepare yourselves, because if you want extra money, you can get it. You don't have to be, look at me, bro. I'm an average looking brother. And I'm not a college educated man at all. You know what I mean? I dropped out in my first year. And my story will blow your mind if you knew it. Some of you guys know my story, but I'm not about to go through all that now. But if you all, with your level of intelligence, your level of experience, you've seen the world, you've done some amazing things. Some of you have fought for our country. You have stories to tell. You have family members who have done some amazing things. You can talk about them as well. You've raised amazing children. That could be a storyline. That could be a product for you. That could be a webinar, a class that you can teach online. You can start coaching for that. It could be anything, guys. All I'm saying is you don't have to stand in anybody's line. You don't have to wait for Trump to create an opportunity for you or make this economy better for you. You can do those things that I just now told you, and you can start creating your own economy. And I'm not playing with you. It's things that I can show you how to do. It's things that YouTube have already had people explaining thousands of times in videos of how to do it. And the only thing you got to do is follow the plan step by step. All right. Clip this part of the video if you're a content creator, or if you're thinking about taking action and moving toward starting your own book, starting your own class, your course, webinar, or anything like that. And if you don't want to show your face, you ain't got to. Like, it's so many different ways to do it. You can be young, you can be old, you can be black, white, Asian, brown, blue, yellow. It don't matter. Okay. As long as you serve a purpose, and we all do, go out there and find your people. And then when you intentionally go out there to find your people, you're not going to find them immediately, but with consistency, more people that want to find you will. All right. So I would love for y'all to just get down that journey and do what y'all got to do, bro. If y'all have any questions, feel free to reach out to me with the word coach. I can help you. I can help walk you through all of this. It's a machine that's here to benefit us. You got YouTube, Kick, Twitch, IG, TikTok, all of these places. And eventually you should be on all of them. All right. Setting up shop. When immigrants come here, they start businesses. Okay. They came here because the economy was plentiful. It was easy to start up, and they can get a hand from the government as well. Well, social media is the same thing. You're not going to get a hand from the government, but the economy on social media is plentiful. And when you have knowledge and you have wisdom, you have experience, and you have a good track record, then you can get on here and teach people what you know. Some of you have been in business for years. Some of you have been doing taxes for years, or have been a teacher for years, or, y'all got all these skills. People are willing to pay you for it. And I want you to do just that. All right. Market your talents, market your gifts, and make sure that you got something to leave for your family. And if I sound like too much of a daggone, if I sound like I'm too much of a salesman up here, my bad. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Hold on. Somebody said something. Somebody said something mean to me. Uh-oh. Who said something disrespectful? I want to see it. Was it Corey Beaver? Was it this that made you guys say that? Let's see here. Was this what y'all was talking about? Let me see here. Is this what y'all talking about? Because I like y'all know me, man. Y'all know me. Is this it? What did I miss? Was it this B? Oh, don't. Corey Beaver is, leave him alone, all right? Don't be mean to Corey Beaver, guys, okay? Corey has been a long time. He's one of my longtime trolls, okay? And I think he actually cares. He joined when I was doing music. He really enjoyed that. He didn't like when I started going into politics, and he really didn't like when I started leaning conservative. So I completely understand his anger, and that's just how he feel. Do not block him, okay? He's fine. He's fine. He's good, man. I understand. I get it, man. I'm not here to appease anybody. You understand me? It's like I'm just here to do my part. I love all y'all, man. And if Corey Beaver not fooling with me like that, that's cool. I don't fool with him like that either. I mean, as long as he keep respectful, I'm gonna keep respectful. You feel me? And we good. Van, keep up the good work. The Lord is using you, and some of us love you more than you know. Merry Christmas, just in case I don't see you before then. Camber B, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Love you back, and Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you so much, man. Y'all are dope. Wise is in the building. God bless you. Continue to touch and change lives for the better. Thank you so much, Wise, man. I appreciate you, brother. This man has, hey, Wise, how many? I got 14,000 subscribers in the last 28 days, man. I'm so blown away, bro. Like, I don't know if you prayed for me. I think you and your wife prayed for me or something, because the Lord is really sending some blessings my way, brother. So thank you so much, man. Yeah, I think Wise prayed for me, bro. You know. See, she prays. I absolutely love your content. I pray for our country and hope people wake up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Van, I don't always agree, but I respect him. I would never speak to him like that. Thank you so much, Camper. I appreciate you you riding for me, man. And you guys are awesome. Y'all ain't gotta be mean to nobody, though. I will tell you that, for real. You ain't ever gotta be mean to anybody, or try to, if they doing something that can get this channel in trouble, then let them know. You know? Y'all can, at the end of the day, this ain't about beefing with people. That's the problem right now with our country. Everybody want to be at odds with one another, and nobody want to have conversations. So at the end of the day, you know, I'm just thankful, bro. I'm extremely thankful that we all have another opportunity on this side of heaven to get it right. And I believe that if God was to come at this moment, as long as you're in a good place with the Lord, you will be okay. So at the end of the day, whether somebody pulls up and says something nice, or they say something mean, disrespectful, whatever the case may be, you know, I'll check them. Just point them out to me. We'll have a conversation, you know. And I've been inviting Corey Beaver and a lot of people who have negative things to say to the screen to have a conversation with me, but they won't. But at the end of the day, man, it's all about love. All right, so I'm about to sell y'all something. Y'all already know how it is. Mito Blue. If you have not gotten that methylene blue into your diet or into your system, or I want y'all to check it out. Okay, Mito Blue. All right, this brother, who created it, his wife was really sick at first. His wife was really sick, and he was just like any husband that loved his wife, loved his family, been with her for a long time. They've been together since they was really young. And he had to figure out something really quickly to make sure that he looked out for her, because a lot of times these doctors in hospitals and these drugs that they have already, they don't do anything. So him and his team came up with something, man. along with a whole bunch of doctors and researchers. And his wife is good for years now. She's been straight. She's been straight, man. And to God be the glory. And this Mito Blue has been extremely impactful because of it. So you get it from blueturner.com. And make sure you get your 20% off of it. Okay. Get your 20% off. Put in LFR 20 to get your 20% off. Also, I am coaching people. If you want to know how to do this YouTube thing, get with me. 2026 is going to be a little different. It's going to be extremely different. Get my schedule together, get my schedule in order so that I can be more of a service to people who do need coaching. There's a bunch of gurus out here who say that reaction channels is not it. They say that reaction channels is not a good niche to be in. I think it's BS. I call BS on all of that. They also say that when you're selling a product online, that if you're selling information services, that's bad too, like coaching somebody to be good on YouTube or something like that. I think that that's BS too, because I know people that has helped a lot for the little investment that they gave to the channel or that they gave to me to help them. They've already gotten that tenfold already. So, but I know for some people, it's all about how you play the game. But at the end of the day, I think that you're extremely valuable. I think it's time for you to do what you have to do to prepare. If you're not in good physical shape, start trying to get some walking into your day, some standing a little bit more into your day. Back up against the wall inside your house and just turn around and touch it like 100 times. Just count to 100 and then you can go sit back down. I promise that will do something extremely good for you. It's going to tighten up your midsection. It's going to have you feeling good and eventually looking the way that you want to look. It's going to have you moving a little bit more, able to help your family if they need you. That's what I'm thinking about. So, and if you're doing it 1,000 times, do it 1,000 times too. Me, I work out different. I'm a skinny brother. I'm a slim brother, but I work out a lot too, and I might have a treat for you guys. Somebody that you all know, might be bringing them to the channel. I'm not going to speak on it because I don't want to ruin it, but I've been speaking to their people for the last few days. Had some great conversations on the phone with them for 3 hours, and things are moving in the right direction. All right, guys. So to God be the glory. Thank y'all so much for pulling up, being a part of my day. Hopefully I was able to add some value to your day as well. If you want to be a blessing to the channel, feel free to go inside of the descriptions and be a blessing however you like. And thanks again for pulling up, man. Love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Shout out to all my new subscribers. I plan on posting something amazing in a little bit. So make sure that y'all are sharing those bad boys. Y'all be blessed. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization. And